Hello. Hello, Jake. The vacuum's broken? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I feel like I have to routinely clean the vacuum every couple months, month or so. Something like that. You get used to it, I guess. Here we go. How you doing? You sure she sucked some cloth or something? Are you able to like take it apart? Or is that not really an option? Nothing happened today, boring. Isn't that a step up from what's been going on though? Sometimes it's good to be a little boring, depending on how everything else works. You have a student to show around? Ooh. Might be time to Google the model and everything. That's how mine was. There's a part where you have to like, you slide a little piece of plastic and then twist this other thing in a weird way, and then it like comes apart. So that might be what's going on. Years old Max? Yeah, if they haven't taken it apart in 2 years since you got it, that's pretty good for it only now messing. Or not the vacuum itself. Interesting. Like where the roll is? Brush roll? Oh, is this console? This console. The thing you put against the floor? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'd look it up and see if there's a way to take that apart. Usually there is. It's a pretty common, like, part to clean. And household terms in English. What's up, Jero? Indeed first. You are first, unless you count my imaginary friend, Jake. How you doing? Sorry for the late start today. I had to go to 2 different stores to drive an hour. 30 minutes one way, 30 minutes the other. Nice. Great. Recovered some Elo last night. I saw. Good stuff. What's up, Exodian? Doing? So for, I guess, since you're here, Churro, for yours, did you want to do like a full-on coaching one-on-one, or do you want me to like look it over? Do you want to do off stream? That's Probably not going to be today, but whenever get to that, probably tomorrow. Could also have just been a bad luck streak, you know. Sometimes we get those. Be like a sanity check one. Oh, okay. Sounds good, sure. What do you listen to in the car on long errand drives? Mostly podcasts. Mostly. Whatever YouTube video I'm listening to. It helps. I mean, it's the best way to kill time. And like, do stuff. I'm just frustrated because they're all the same type of game and I've never experienced it before. Oh, interesting. Guangong doesn't like when you win more than 5 in a row. What was that season? I think it was like season 6. The season 6 that I had like a 90-something% win rate at one point. Like, just like, and then I never really played much. Winning. That was like magical. It's never happened again. Oh, Pika. Pika's probably not here yet, but I forgot to accept your chess.com thing. I'm sorry. Now I can accept that. So say it's a convoy game, we keep full stomping, full holding the enemy team, and then absolutely crumbling the second round. Yeah, that's a pretty common thing. It happens a lot. You'll find that pattern is evident a lot just in this game, where one team will like start off really well, really hot, and then generally what happens is the other team will adjust in some way, and then the team that started off is now losing, and then they don't adjust. Generally. So it could just be adjusting to the problem. And like figuring out what's going on. Moving on the starting soon screen, we should probably pop it over. Ready? Hello, everybody. Ay, ay, ay. This is going to be an interesting one. We have a Celestial game. Good song. So we'll do that song. Had a game where we had 3.5 minutes on the clock with 5 meters left to move the cart and we lost. Oh, those never feel good. We'll check it out for sure. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have a Celestial Hela, I believe. They said, felt they could have done better, but also don't really know what, along with how, his teammates were doing. When I showed them, so here we are. Okay, great. Let's see if we can figure out the problem. This is Celestial Console, I believe. So this should be high rank stuff. There's a cleaning rod. Good stuff. What's up, Pika? How's it going? Okay. Mag back. Push mag back. Accuracy could be a little better. That dies, right? That's Deadpool and he dies? Okay. The replay viewer is messed up. Oh, he dead. Yeah. Okay, I was just about to say, we need to be using a little more high ground. So I'm glad that we actually went up here. Please don't fall off. Good? Okay, oh, 2 ults. That's a big ult. So far, so good. Nice. Okay. Am I crazy to say he should have been hanging up top? Yeah, yeah. I mean, for sure. A little bit more high ground. I don't mind it too much because of the enemy comp and it tends to work. I don't mind having pressure down main as a Hela. I know a lot of people do like high ground. I think high ground can be fine, but it also highly depends on your other supports. Because if you can't... I don't think you ever want to be spamming down main as Hela. I don't know if that's true. I think the pressure that Hela can put out on a tank is pretty annoying to deal with moving through a choke point. Really slow progress down. I think it also, like I said, it depends on your supports. Because if you have a support that's willing to go with you to high ground and actually like stay up here, then by all means, that would be so much better. But most of the time in the ranked ladder, that's like not super much of an option. So like you could see my point with what we saw already. The Hela came up here. She pushed the Storm back, but then the Storm, you know, did some damage to her, and now it's like, right? Now you have to drop off. So it's kind of, it's what you're allowed to do as a DPS. Now you technically can force it. You go up there, and then you take some damage, you sit back, and then you press X. I need healing, and then you force them to heal you so you can stay up there. You can do that, but that can take away from your tanks, and a lot of supports aren't good enough to actually like bounce back and forth. And oh, now we have a tank dead. Okay. He was doing with the White Fox. Okay. Okay, now you gotta. No, it's too late. Okay, let's talk about preemptive ults. So in this scenario, what do they have? They have a Magneto ult, which could stop your ult. You already use Cloak and White Fox ults, so Magneto doesn't need to save his ult for anything, so he can use it for yours. However, they also used both support ults. They have triple support. So here, I think like the Eternity, like pro play, maybe not pro, but the Eternity level thing to do, one above all, is to be like, I'm gonna be proactive and just like throw out my ult anyway, and then that will buy time. That will buy time for my supports to get their ults back, and you kind of like steamroll in this weird way. So I think this would be an option right now for it, right about here, especially because your Thor is getting low. It seems like we're kind of overextended. We don't have support ults to like bail us out. They have triple support. This would probably be the last chance for you to do it. That would be the only way for you to actually like make a difference here. Now it's too late. Down 2 tanks and the DPS. That's something that like DPS can really excel at doing. Is you use your ult to like fill up the downtime in between things. What's up, Boo? How's it going? Like, just to really explain my point, from the enemy team, what that feels like is it's like, okay, imagine you're a, you know, a Hulk or a Groot or something like that, and you have an ult, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna use my ult. Oh, hang on. Well, they have a support ult. Now let me wait. Okay, now their support ult is over. Now I'm gonna ult. Oh, they have another support ult. Now let me wait. Okay, I'm about to use... Oh, somebody on my team died to an enemy DPS ult. Okay, now I have to wait. Oh, somebody on my team died to an enemy DPS ult. Now I have to wait. And then... Oh, now they have another support ult. And so it's like this weird staggering as long as you can actually get value from it, right? Oh, let's go. Nice. Nice. Almost. Not bad. The enemy Thor. The one thing I want to pay attention to here is if I'm right about something. Okay, I saw this right. So there is a yellow bar here, so we know there is an Ultron. Yeah, it may have been worth shooting at the Ultron. But like, I'm pretty hesitant to immediate ult without seeing what's going on first. Because if you ulted here, that's not as good as ulting over here, right? Based on where the enemy people are. Be like here. So, I mean, if we really want to nitpick, go through the portal first, then go out. Because you have no idea where the portal actually goes. Do it with the White Fox. I could have told them what was happening. Maybe. Well, I mean, then they told them wrong. Because they portaled through, right? And then did it immediately right here. Which is just not as good of a spot as it could have been for Hela.
Only 60 seconds left. No goddess is
I still think the best option there would have been to use your ult like super aggressively to open up a fight and to buy your team time to get a support ult or something going on. Whoa. I don't like this. I don't like that we're down here. So I was saying, you know, I don't mind Hela putting pressure on the tanks and shooting down main. It's very easy for Hela to get trapped down here on this point specifically. You're gonna get much more value and be much safer up here, even if you have to wait a second, right? Because like up here, you don't have all of the targets, right? We can't see the back line as well as like you can, right? You can see back there, but it's not worth getting trapped. I don't like being down here. And here we go. Get flanked. Oh no, we burned right up to the Thor. No, he hit me. Nice. Nice. Ultron? Oh. Yep, you guys are getting bopped. Are we switching? Oh, now we're in Luna. Okay. I hate this clap. I really don't like this clap at all. I really don't like that clap. Okay. So what's the point of clap? Right? Did we clap because we want to get ult charge? We just want to use it on cooldown, which I totally understand, but you have to wait until right about here. Here would be a much better clap because you can actually hit people reliably. Because now you don't have it for 12 seconds. We also threw the snowball as well. Or I may have swapped. Okay, I don't mind this clap. All right, you guys have tanks up in your face. Oh, hit the shot. Okay. Good, nice. Help your tank! Help your tank! Ah, no. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make a decision between an enemy's life and a friendly's life, it's almost always better to save the friendly. Almost always.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Back in the hunt.
Extermination!
Only 60 seconds left.
Okay. What is... So, we chose to try to kill the enemy instead of having a front line, right? So we let our front line die. And since we let our front line die, now we are the front line. We're in front of our Thor. And then because of that, now we have nowhere to hide for this Ultron ult, right? So things like that really hamper our team. That's not good.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Right. Okay, we're at 82. Now we want to see a good clap to get us to 100.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be
Fortunate.
time to stop them.
Who's our snowflake on? How to be snowflake first. Snowflake first. Even if it's on yourself. You should leave spawn and put snowflake on yourself unless you're like sprinting to point, which you kind of were this time. So.
A nice deep freeze. Better stop that vehicle.
Okay, so I just want to... Yeah, I want to touch on the point that Jake is making in chat. There's a big misconception about what clap actually is. Clap actually lowers your total output per shot on a single target. Okay, whether that's healing or damage. So if you're fighting 1v1 or you're healing one-on-one, you're healing one person, clap actually lowers that. The point of clap is to pierce a bunch, right? That's what it does. So if you need to heal a lot of people, you use clap. If you need to heal one person a lot, you don't use clap. That's actually worse. So, I mean, we're Celestial. We probably know that, but it's good to know just in case.
A nice deep freeze.
It's snowball, and then now we're clapping one person again.
Back in the hunt.
And then here, this would be a momentum ult, especially because we have 3 supports. We still have 3 supports. I would 100% momentum ult here just to save. You guys are already down. We've lost both points, and we haven't had like a winning fight since the very beginning of the game. So here, if I see both my tanks have health, they have a ton of pressure up front. We have triple support. Like this, we need to win this fight. We need to switch our momentum. I would have ulted here 100%. You would have saved your Thor. We'd have a little bit of momentum. That's it. Like, the concept of the momentum ult like needs to come back. It was really bad for a long time in the game, but now that the ult charge change is different, it's kind of worth it in this scenario.
I am Asgard!
Us against the world. I'm ready to put on a 60 seconds left.
I don't like this one as much. Was this forced? I mean, really? Yeah, I don't. Now the ult isn't really as worth it. Like your Thor is still fine. Your Strange should, this is Celestial, should have his jump. Does have his jump and a full shield, so he should be fine. Yes, they have a support ult going, but if we wait a little bit, I think that would have been better. This seems a little premature for me. That's nice. Get out. Get out. Get out. What are you doing? So in general, like, I don't like when supports stay in past their welcome. So whenever this has 3 seconds left, I would start getting out. I think maybe you're used to playing DPS, so you don't mind being up close so much. But you're putting yourself in danger. That's a... I like that low heal. Also, I'm not sure the point of why we're in triple support to begin with. I don't think triple support's very good anymore. I think Hela would have been a better choice still, but that's okay. Their own. If you feel more comfortable on Luna, then play Luna. Nice freeze. Ah, wait. Once again, we're clapping for a single target. You don't want to clap for a single target. Clap is for multiple targets. Triple support is fine, just not with 3 main healers anymore. Yeah. I don't like it. It can work, for sure. How do we die here? So we're trying to play with our support ult. Okay, now the storm flanks us. And we missed the snowball? Or we froze mag, right? Okay. So let's do a little bit of theory crafting. Now, do we really need the snowball on Magneto here? Let's see. Magneto has a Ultron drone. Already used bubbles. Doesn't have shield and is cut off from everybody. Like, realistically, it did help kill him, but like I'm pretty sure he was already. However, if we had snowball here, that would really help. So far, like, between our snowball usage and our clap usage, it seems like we're kind of throwing them out, right? Instead of saving them for an opportunity that we really need them. Now, we don't want to go too far. We don't want to have the pendulum swing too far to where we're not using them. We're not getting our ult charge. We're not getting value because we're like holding on to the perfect moment. Like, no, we have to be realistic with it. But we have seen some times where snowball would be nice, and mostly the clap has been the problem. Now it's snowball. So at this point in the game, since this happened, we're like, I didn't have my snowball. And then storm flanked and I got killed for it. So now I'm going to be like, okay, well, that happened. I'm going to save my snowball a little more for this game because that's a scenario that showed up. Now, Storm's not really a flanking character, so I don't think you would have called that before. Oh, yeah. Nice freeze. Good. Yeah, this is definitely a scenario where I would have swapped Snowflake a while ago. I would have swapped Snowflake to the Strange, like right here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure if you Snowflake yourself, your total healing output goes up a little to everybody that you touch. If you Snowflake one person in particular and shoot into them, then that is more healing output to that one person, right? I believe that's how it works. So here, because there's only one person that we're healing, the Snowflake should be on them, right? Instead of ourselves. That's the idea behind it. So I think the snowflake there could have saved the Strange. Good lord. All right, so this is something that needs to start happening in Celestial. We're here, right? And nobody touched the point, so you say, I'm on, and then you see the Thor, and you see Thor, and you go, I'm getting off, because you can't be here, right? Like, this is the center of the cyclone. You're going to get sucked in, and you're going to die. So you need to be here because nobody else is here, so you had to touch point. Now that the Thor is here, you say, I'm getting off, Thor, stay on. I'm off. Like, that needs to happen in comms. Nice freeze. Way to leave them. Get out. Get out. Okay. Making it work. That's why we get out. We're in the middle of the cyclone. I don't think Venom was even trying to target you. Is that accurate? Could be wrong. Literally didn't know you were there. Yeah. I know, like, there's this... Just be careful with this. I don't like you on this. What's up, Danny? How's it going? Should you...
The current score is 0-2.
Phoenix! Alright. Back to DPS. I like this. I don't like triple support. Especially triple main. Tons of pressure. Good. Yeah? What happened? I mean, that happens sometimes. We are a little aggressive, but our tanks and supports are playing aggressive. That just happened. I'd say use cover more for sure. Stick closer to the left. I understand why it happens though. Okay, here you need to be starting to take an off angle or go high ground. Like you have abilities to do that. You need to start putting some pressure elsewhere. It's like the way that you shoot tanks to put pressure on them, it doesn't work as well against a Groot on this map in this point. Groot can just stay here forever and like he doesn't care about your pressure. He has so much health. He has so many tools. He has walls. He has like so much healing behind him. Triple support. Like this is just not going to work. Yes. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Dead. Good. No. No, I would... So... Here, this is an opportunity, okay? So their front line just crumbled, right? Your Strange got in their back line, and then their supports forgot about their tank, okay? So this is an opportunity. Now, what happens to supports, even very good supports, when their front line dies... things start going into chaos. They have a little bit of a panic mode set in. Because that's what they do, right? They're like, I'm going to stand behind my tank. I'm going to heal my tank. And psychologically, they get a little bit of a panic. And what you can take advantage of here in this moment is that exact feeling by just putting a little bit of pressure on them. Now, I'm not saying you have to go all the way over here and, you know, put yourself out of position to go for it. No, like take it slow still, move with your team, but just start taking shots at them, right? What that's going to do is they're like, oh man, my tank just died, my frontline tank, and I'm taking damage. I need to move. And so they're going to move, right? You shoot this invis and she's going to move back to here. And she's going to start taking a like much less aggressive stance. She's going to cut it down. And then that's going to push the Thor back way better than your pressure can, right? Same thing here, same thing here. You just start putting pressure on these guys. But start focusing on the Thor. Like, he's the one who can hold the line.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Us against the world.
Oh, almost. Nice try. Now you have to fight Thor. Okay, good. Jeez, good.
Born again!
Ooh. Gary, Groodle.
Get in there.
Can't catch me.
Oh, there's a storm. Nice.
Double kill.
Hey, you're playing well. Good stuff.
Can't catch me. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh, careful. Your health's not going up. Your health's not going up. Please use cover. Now you can go. There you go. Just be careful. Yeesh.
Just embrace the light. Thanks for the boost. Cosmic flame.
I think, again, it's worth pointing out. You guys are pushing the payload and you're making space, so if it's working, go for it. However, Phoenix does a lot of area damage, and they have triple support. One of the big downsides of triple support is that there's less support ult charge to go around, right? Because it's the same amount of healing, but it's split between 3 people. So each person builds their ult slower. So as Phoenix, you actually help alleviate some of that problem because you do damage to everybody in a wide range and you do a ton of damage. Be careful of that. And one of the things that you can do to mitigate that is look for opportunities to do damage to specific targets like that, if the option is available.
Just embrace the light. Halfway there. Keep going.
That's my way of saying avoid junk damage. Ain't no fade? Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Thanks for the boost.
Easily wounded.
Careful here. Nice. Okay, good. Back out. Okay, this is another opportunity where I would just do an aggressive offensive ult. Like, just to keep the momentum, just keep it pushing. Get us around that corner. Our tanks are here. Everybody's, like, ready. Like, I would have just gone for it. Just been like, all right, we're going to have a DPS ult now. And, like, try to get a pick. Try to give an opportunity to, like, for your tanks to, like, push in. This is one of those opportunities. I understand backing off here. I know there's, like, it's not a guaranteed right option either way to, like, be aggressive, use your ult like that, or be defensive, pull it back, make the swap, stuff like that.
Can't catch me.
There's an argument for both.
Behold the god of thunder!
Oh, what happened?
Can't catch me.
Behold the god of thunder!
I mean, there's you might be able to fly away from that. We definitely don't want to be using our one escape move, our one, like, burst mobility in order to just shoot a tank for a little bit. So that really got us killed. If that's a habit that you have, using that your LB aggressively, that could really hold you back. Okay. Okay.
Thanks for the boost. You are nothing.
Oh, almost. What were your stacks on the Jeff? Do you have any?
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Thanks for the boost.
Oh, we just missed. You went for it. I saw that. Oh, you got the stacks. And you killed him. Okay. The replay viewer is just bugged. Good stuff.
Can't catch me.
Really excellent stuff.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
I have become vulnerable.
See, that's much better. Use that one. Use your little flight. You get a little bit of a speed boost. Not that one. Not that one.
As God's might.
Very long, apparently.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
Better to
momentum.
just die there. That's fine.
Once more.
I mean, if Jeff wants to do that, like, and not ult on point, we take those, right?
My life force is exposed.
Unleash the Vishanti's power.
Don't shoot the thing! Why are we shooting the thing? Unless there was a call out. If there was a call out for everybody to shoot thing, that's fine. Like, that better have been the case. He the only one? He's the only one that's streamed. Okay, fair enough. But like, even then, I'm like, ugh. He can take it. That's the thing. Literally. That's what he does. Yeah. Shoot, good. Yes. Good. Slight off angle. I would have stayed over there if you can. Over here, this is a great off angle because you can completely cut off line of sight from the enemy team while still having full line of sight to your backline. This is a great off angle if you can hold it. Now, what happens a lot of the times, and we actually saw your Strange do this, is your Strange will see somebody over here, or their tanks, and they will push up and try to do something about it. Because they know this is a pretty good off angle. And a lot of the times, you can actually get the tank killed if you stay over here, and be careful with it. You can get flanked. It doesn't happen very often. Be careful, but I'm a big fan. They're just blowing everything. Please don't ult here. You guys have plenty of time. Okay, we're down 2. Why? We're down 2. Wanna know why I've been losing to Thor who's now playing on thing? Is it you? No, what? Good. I haven't seen you use too many off angles. And when you do use them, you're very effective. You've been shooting the tanks a lot. We are shooting tanks again. Like, it's not terrible to shoot tanks to push them back and to put pressure. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, like, if you have time, give yourself an off angle. Give yourself more juicy targets. It puts so much pressure.
Only 60 seconds left. Us against the world.
That's actually hilarious, Pika. I don't think we've ever experienced that yet.
Reborn again. Good times.
Okay. We have a great opportunity here. We have a health pack. And we can start shooting some squishies. And then we can even deny the Wolverine, right? That's what our right click is for. Our stun. So we already used it and now... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, get him! Okay, you got touch. Now you have a BP on your team. So we're solo tanking. Interesting.
So close. It's your big chance.
Nice. I love it. And then you go back to doing your job. Just stay present on point. Whoa. Good. Good. I mean, you can stand in the bird for a second. Not bad. So far, shooting too many tanks too often.
2.
Not taking high ground or off angles often enough.
Show me why you deserve my mercy instead of my flames.
Okay. Portaling.
There you are.
Actually, I looked at this from this angle. Yeah, they drop.
Vulnerable than ever.
There you go. Pushes if you can.
Down to 30 seconds.
We're back to shooting tanks.
Final 10 seconds.
Ah, okay, she's dead. The cloak tried.
I've come back from way worse. An aura of protection.
So, how do we figure out who we're shooting, right? You want to shoot the thing so the thing doesn't walk up into your tanks and bully them, right? That's kind of the idea with the thing. If you're playing thing, it's like, man, I have to find a way to close the distance. Once I'm in there, I'm great, but like getting in there is really tough. Now, if you're shooting the thing and he's still closing the distance anyway because they have triple support, then you have to come up with a different reason, right? Or a different plan, essentially. Like, it's not working, so I have to find a different way to relieve the pressure that this thing is putting on my stuff like that. Now, this could also be if you're friends with the thing and you're like, no, get out of here. that can make things a little more difficult. This is good. Now we're using the high ground better on this point. Much better.
Us against the world.
Interesting charge there, Pika. This.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Little slow. I think one of the best things you can do as Phoenix is like cancel high value enemy ults. Like it's Hela and Phoenix can both do that, but your reaction does have to be like on point. A little slow with it, I think. Or was it on? No, it was on. It was on. Nice. Okay. Once again, our aggressive use of our dash, aggressive use of dash to get a kill, gets us killed. Bad habit. You can't be using that dash aggressively like that. It's gotten us killed, I think, like 4 times this game. 5.
By
I've come back from way worse.
There we go. Okay. I think so.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Okay, if you hear... Good stuff. Thank you.
Now I see them.
Nice.
For 30 seconds.
Okay. I mean, you're just putting so much pressure on the enemy tanks, and it's not working. Like, you have to find a different way to slow them down. Up here, you can put some pressure on these folks. You gotta take advantage of that. There we go. Okay. Okay, good. High ground. Yes. Yes. And look, now he's not healing anymore. No, why do we jump down? No. Go. The way you think about high ground is you have to be forced off of high ground. Be forced. But this is not forced. This is... You had a great position and then you gave it up. Okay. Got the kill. Okay. I don't know what that was.
They look like they mean business. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I don't like us all being on point. We're all so scared. Something you can do is you could say, like, in a situation like this, everybody knows that you need to have somebody who's close to cart so it doesn't C9, right? So what you can do is you could be like, okay, I'm leaving point, who is staying on point? And that will kind of like relieve the pressure from your team of like not trusting each other. And then somebody comes out, probably like what, Invis or White Fox, come out and be like, I'm on point, you guys go ahead. Usually how it would go. Or like Cloak, I think ideally here. And then you can go and like start putting pressure out, take high ground, take aggressive corners. Here I'd be so aggressive here. This is like overtime, do or die, why not? Like, go for it. I would run all the way up here. I'd start by breaking that or like doing some damage, use my ult and just try to get a pick and like force things to happen early. Because there's something to be said again about like being the aggressor, being the person instead of being the person who reacts to it. It's very good if you force it onto the enemy. Waste your dash.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Us against the world. This is real firepower!
We have our dash. For once we had our dash and we didn't use it. Why did we not use it? Maybe we were trying to use the stun. Didn't know it was on cooldown. Then you go from 250 to 0. I actually don't know what killed you. Oh, just damage boosted storm ult, I guess. Inside of a invis ult? But yeah. Your ult actually would have been crazy. Yeah, I mean, now that you point it out, your ult would have destroyed this, would have helped with that, would have kept these people alive, and destroyed the storm ult. And there's probably a rocket beacon around here somewhere. So, okay, if that's the case, If that's the case also, then I shouldn't have told you to be preemptive with your ult up here, right? Because they have Rocket and Storm and Jeff, and they could have comboed those.
Cosmic flame.
Unfortunate. So, so yeah, I mean, close game. I think your target priority could use some work. I think we need to start taking the advantage and making opportunities for yourself to shoot the backline a little more. I do like how you keep pressure on the enemy tanks. It can make things difficult, but when that pressure is not working, we need to look for other opportunities to get value. And yeah. Then we went over a lot of stuff about Luna and like how claps work and saving our snowball. I think we have a bad habit at this rank of like using our abilities a bit too much and not saving them for the right opportunity. We saw that with our dash on Phoenix. We were using that like really aggressively and it got us killed a bunch of times. Our snowball on Luna and our clap, stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for submitting the VOD. Take care, God bless. Catch you guys next time. Bye. All right. That was a big VOD. That was quite long. Okay. Good stuff, Pika. All right. I didn't move the VODs from yesterday because of course I didn't. This was last DPS review. Yeah, that was good. I mean, making opportunities, I think. Go. That will be for that one. Perfecto. All right, what's next? Oh, Auntie. Rocket VOD. Yep. Just want to know where I could have improved generally. Okay. Let's see. All right, hello everybody. We have another support review today. This is Diamond 3 Strat Main. I just want to know where I could have improved generally. All right, cool. Oh, I thought we were on Rocket. Now we're on White Fox.
Interrogated diplomats, hunted criminals, and banished entire operations. Old habits die hard.
Oh, nice stun. So far, so good. Okay, now it's time for melee form, I would say. Okay, we don't have to. If we don't need it, it's fine. Risky there.
My spirit steadies.
Nice, she dies for it. That's a big win for you guys. They have Rocket, so never mind. Rocket's broken. Get out. Okay. Ooh, So, we're doing a pretty good job of keeping everybody alive. Right? We're doing a pretty decent job at that. That is not our responsibility. But we're not carrying. We're enabling our team. One of the best things about playing White Fox as a support player is that White Fox actually does have the ability with the teleport and the teleports, the tails, the ults, the melee form, is you have the ability to turn the tides on things like this, right? And the fact that we're like a little bit unwilling and like we haven't tried yet. So here would be a great example where the Emma has already used Diamond Form and already got the grab on the mag, and we've already used TP. We're close to our ult, so I would just pop melee form here and I just start going ham and like being aggressive. Right? Like we have full health, we're close to spawn, we have 2 DPS in the back line, so I would see all of that information and like try to make a play here. But since we're a little too passive, we're ready, we're just trying to support other people and let them do the job, and like I want to keep everybody up. Because of that, we're missing out on opportunities to do it.
I've survived so much worse. Takumi gets her revenge.
Behold the god of thunder!
Good patience. That's not bad. Yeah, you're playing White Fox like a traditional support. You're playing White Fox like a Cloak and Dagger or a Luna, like a main support. That's just not what this character does. This character makes plays aggressively, not denies value defense.
Behold the god of thunder! Extermination!
We're already down 2 DPS. All right, now enable. Go enable. Go enable. Please. Go with. Go with. Go with. No.
Only 60 seconds left.
does feel like that. Maybe the hitbox is like goofy. I'm not sure.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Okay, something I want to... I think this is happening, and it may not be happening, but from what I can tell, it feels like you're just holding down primary fire. Does that make sense? 6 minutes. So with White Fox, you really don't want to just hold down primary fire. You can do that with Rocket, obviously that would be alternate, but with Rocket, you can do that with Cloak, kind of Luna. You can do that with way more, like Loki, that's fine. With White Fox, it's not fine. You have to, this character, you have to aim, and you have to be very deliberate with what you're shooting at. Because if you don't, you're missing out on tons and tons of healing. The difference between hitting your target directly and hitting your target off the ground is massive with this character. Is actually so huge. So I would just take a second, like whenever you pick this character, and slow down your aiming. Don't hold left click, because this is what it sounds like you're doing. Don't hold left click, just slow it down for half a second, a little bit slower, and make sure each shot that you're doing is being very intentional about what's going on. That's gonna help you get a lot of extra value out of your weapon. Yes, we can do a VOD review, but you have to join the Discord, which there's links all over the place. Join the Discord. There's a section in there for VOD review requests, and then you'll be at the end of the line. Okay, so we're, what, 6 minutes into this? To aim at the feet so you still get direct contact, but you get the bounce if you do miss. I don't agree with that. It's like planning for being bad. Just try to be good. Like, I guess that's kind of my... That's true. So it's true, Churro. What you're saying is true, but it's also like bad practice. Like, you want to try to build in the skill of like hitting. Because what I want to avoid is what we see happen a lot in these, is where White Fox is literally just shooting primary. And then they're missing all the time, but it's fine because they know it's going to bounce. And so they like rely on the bounce and they just shoot at the feet. I guess if that makes sense. Because minus 58% healing is much better than minus 100% healing. Right, like that's the point of aiming at the feet. So I understand it. Oh, this is great for your team. Oh! What was that TP? Yeah. Anyway, back to this. This is great for your team. They're using 2 big ults, even though you guys already got the point and your spawn's right here. The thing is, we haven't seen you use melee form a single time yet. It's so good. It's actually amazing. So in order to use the melee form, you have to either have somebody like aggressively diving you so you don't waste it on a soft dive. It has to be a hard dive. And then it also has to be like a tide turning situation where you can go in, be aggressive, do a bunch of damage, push with your team, do a bunch of healing. Huh?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Alright, today I learned that does not actually cancel out. I thought it did. It just like makes him turn towards you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Weird.
Damage sustained.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
It happens. Honestly, bad Spider-Man ult
I'm back. And I'll be
really
more
accomplish
fly
much of
this
anything.
time.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Take those.
Oh, let's play a game! This is real fire!
Okay. Yep, now just time to die. That's fine. They used a bunch of ults.
Seconds left.
They used what? 1, 2, 3, including Spider-Man ults.
My spirit
We
has been back
used
to battle.
1. That's pretty good. That. We just move on to the next.
He stopped them in their tracks.
So this is another scenario where it's like, this is go time. This is time to like turn the tide, right? We have an Emma ulting. I know our Bucky is kind of low. If he wants healing, he needs to get into the fight. And like, this person's going to take way more damage than the Bucky is right now. They have so much aggro, so much attention. So if I were you, I would just try to capitalize on this. And I would go in with my melee form as a little mini ult, right? You TP... maybe not TP, but you get with the Emma and you use the melee form, you start going ham, and then if you need to, you ult after it, and then you keep going, and you really force that momentum. Okay, we use it defensively. But so this is not what you want to do, okay? So defensively, it can be okay because basically what happens, especially if you're fighting like an enemy melee diver, so think like Hulk or Captain America, right? If a Hulk dives you and then you pop this, the Hulk knows instantly like, okay, I can no longer kill this White Fox and she might even kill me. So they just have to get out. But what's the purpose of this person attacking you? It's not to kill you. That's a way to achieve their purpose. The purpose is to get you to stop healing so these people die. Your front line dies, right? And so by going into melee form, you're no longer healing unless you're doing damage. And since you're up here doing damage, and we're missing, we're not healing these people, right? And now they're in danger of dying. So that whole time, that Star-Lord accomplished his goal of getting these people killed. Be careful with that.
Final 10 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Beholds the god of thunder!
You'll have to keep fighting.
Touch point. Okay. Melee form. There we go. That's too late. Whenever it's time to like brawl out like this, we got to be in melee form. Like there's targets that are close. We're all together. We need healing in what, like a couple frames? Like here. Yeah. We got headshot. That's not really gonna help through that. I mean, Hawkeye headshot hurts.
So much worse.
That's what I need.
The current
Yeah, so start thinking about your melee form as a mini ult. It's very similar.
I'll patch you up.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
And once again, it's the same point though, right? Why is the Star-Lord diving supports? His goal is to get these people killed. If he kills you, then he stops your healing for like 15, 20 seconds, however long it takes your particular character to walk all the way back from spawn. But he doesn't have to kill you to get you to stop healing. All he has to do is get you to use both of your dashes, get Invis to use her pushes, and get them to stop looking at the tanks. Because all three of you guys are now looking over here, nobody is healing. There he goes. But this is also where Rocket shines, because then you just have Res Beacon, which is nice. But it only works for one, so now they're dead. So the best thing you can do as Rocket, because Rocket is really good at this specific scenario. He's so good at it. You want to stay close to walls, and you want to use your wall climb ability, and you want to use this super jump, and then get back to healing. Okay? So right here, it's like, okay, he's shooting me. I'm going to finish reloading. I'm going to press space to start climbing. I'm going to press shift, and I'm going to shoot up all the way to here, and then I'm going to hold space, and then my right click, and then float down over to here. Make sure I stay away from this Hawkeye, and the whole time I'm shooting down here and healing still. I can keep track on anybody if they're low health, but like, look how little of a threat this Star-Lord actually was, right? Look how much damage he realistically did. Look at your guys' health bars. Yeah, he did a little bit to you, but that was enough damage. Oh, you got hit by the Hawkeye. It wasn't even the Star-Lord. It was literally the Hawkeye. Yeah. That's who it was. Is that right? Hang on. That had to have been the Hawkeye. Like, no way Star-Lord can do 200 damage like that. Yeah.
Anyone willing to help?
You're ready for action.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Yeah. So when you're fighting against a Hawkeye, it becomes like very important that you actually respect line of sight. So if we take like any frame that we've seen so far, and we look at line of sight, you have been like dead center in the middle for like all of them. Here we are. We're dead center in the line of sight of Hawkeye. If we go back another 10 seconds, where is Hawkeye? Right here. Okay, line of sight. Dead center. Right there. Go back another 10 seconds. Right here. Hawkeye, not quite this far. Okay, this one's better because we were by the ambulance. Okay, this one. Dead center. Right down main. You got to be hugging walls whenever there's a Hawkeye. And it's a good practice to do anyway, is to use cover. Be careful. Like, this Invis is doing a much better job. She's close to the wall. Whereas we're, like, right out in the open. So try to hug those walls. It'll go a long way. And then Hawkeye specifically. If here, we're right in the middle of the street. Right in the middle of the street. And right in the middle of the street. Now we're to the side a little bit, but we're looking the wrong way, and he's right there. So.
Anyone
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy. Relay deployed. You're ready for action. That's fucking hurt.
All right, what's going on now?
I'm just dying. You're ready for action.
Again, there's no reason to actually move here. One of the great things about Rocket is you can heal without indirectly seeing people, without putting yourself into danger.
Thanks.
Don't turn back now.
Yeah. Just stay here. You're fine here. If you see your thing going in, like bounce the rocket balls off the wall. Look at this one. See? They're healing him. It's fine. Gonna get to him. And then if he wants to go all the way over here, there's a safe way to go this way. Okay. Not here.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got a G out. You have to G out. Oh, no. Yeah, if you G out here, it's so much better.
Shields up.
Okay. Now they don't need healing anymore, so let's do some damage. All right. Jeez.
Whoa, we need some backup here.
All right. Fair enough. Kind of a funny thing to do. I mean, you don't really have much option left at that point. You bought time for your team to get a portal, which I'm surprised they actually did. Oh. You have a support ult. There's a cloak ult. You gotta go through.
Team play. That's me.
There you go. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think you need ult. I think you guys cleaned up. They left the server? Bro, that was an ego VOD and a half.
As long as I got bullets, I win. You're welcome.
Get that
Nice.
vehicle moving again.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Okay, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right, let's go. What's up, Libra? How you doing? You gave them a whole bunch of rules and they just left. Okay. Get the kill. Nice. Nice. Okay, please don't stand out in the open. Good. Now we're out in the open again. Careful. Playing much better now. Ever since that portal, you're using walls. You're using your movement well. Moving around. Nice.
Never miss. Don't mind me. I'm just
You might have to ult this. And we have 3 people staring at the Star-Lord, and our Ben Grimm, our poor guy, is like just getting demolished up front.
You're welcome.
No. Okay.
This is real.
If we're gonna, whenever we are playing Rocket, one of the best things you can do is have a good sense of the map, and you think about it like good spots for for the rocket ult, right? And what makes a good spot is it's up and out of the way, but it can still have line of sight to your team. So if it's up here, that's going to be better than if it's on cart. Because if it's on cart, all of these people can easily see it and shoot at it. If it's over here, now in order for them to see it and shoot at it, they have to turn, look up, and start shooting over this way, which means they're not shooting your team. So it's still going to heal them and do stuff, right? So up here is fine. Up here is fine. In this building can sometimes work depending. It's, you know, not as good. If you're on attack, over here works great in this little like alcove. Up here can work a lot of the times on attack. You put it above the enemy team. They'll never see it. It can have line of sight to your whole team and be fine. That can work great. Stuff like that. But yeah, putting it down right in the middle, you don't want to see this. One of the easiest like rules of thumb is just like keep it out of line of sight, right? So instead of here, if you pop that down here, now it's out of sight, your team can still get healing from it. And then if they can't find it, that's on them.
Real firepower. That fucking hurt. That was a little.
Yes, save him. No, stop looking away at the Star-Lord. Every time. That Star-Lord is just getting infinite value. He's killed the tanks like 10 times. Ace? Good escape.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh, get it! Nice. Get to safety. Get to safety. Get to safety. Oh, no. Oh, you got so greedy. So, this is a concept I didn't think I'd have to teach a support, but understanding that, like, when you've gotten your value, you get out, okay? So, we're walking up. We're doing some damage. We, like, you know, we have a support ult going. It only lasts 8 seconds, so it's not very long. And then we do some damage. We actually get the kill, and it's like, oh, that was amazing value. Just get out. Your job is done. Go back to what you were supposed to be doing, right? But we overstay our welcome for, like, way too long. Like, this would be fine if you're a tank. A dive tank. But rocket, that's really, really bad.
Rockets.
Only 60 seconds left.
Rockets launching again. I'll patch you up.
Beacon? Res beacon? Res beacon? A great spot is down here because it's actually close enough to like proc it. Down here. Here's fine. Gotta throw it.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
A little help, please.
I don't like it in this room as much because you know, they're gonna start using it at this rank. In Diamond, they're gonna start attacking you from that room. This is no longer gonna be safe. Oh, you're dead. Oh, the Hawkeye's terrible.
Just hold on a little more. I'll get you next time.
Once again, we have like I mean, this one's not. This one's there's an active Hawkeye ult going on, right? But if you know there's an active Hawkeye ult going on, somebody's going to be taking a ton of damage. You need to find that person and help them.
I'll get you next time. The final 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a win.
So close. Okay. So, I mean, we went over some big arching concepts of like what happens when a diver like pulls your attention away, like what it does to the front line. We talked about some specifics like rocket ult, how to use, you know, cover, things like that. We talked about a bunch about White Fox stuff. So I hope this gives you some good ideas of like things you can work on, things we can get better at. So anyway, take care. God bless. Catch you guys next time. Bye. All right. I need to move my laundry over for sure. You guys can see that. Don't look at it. You. How dare you? Okay. Diamond. Support. You. Roll tips. I don't know. Work. Okay, let me move my laundry over and let the dogs back in. I will be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Okay? Yeah. All right, hello. Oh, everybody. And for Invis. I've done enough of these Invis VOD reviews. Who's ready? Okay, I think I'm ready. How long is this one? Long one. All right, hello everybody, welcome back. We have a Invis progress check at Diamond. Check it out.
Who's here?
Feel the pull.
I got you covered.
Psionic surge. Better stop that vehicle.
Okay.
Much better. Vortex field.
Nice. So far, so good. Wait on that. Wait on that. See, now a pull would be lethal. Whenever there's a Venom diving in, you don't want to pull immediately. You want to wait till they're looking to jump out. Venoms are going to not jump out. They stay in for a while. They only jump out after they use their E. So their health will turn blue. You watch, ready? Now their health is blue. Now they're going to look for a way out. And then, boop, there it is. You pull them in. And now they're dead. So, I think your positioning is decent enough to stay alive, but it's not giving you the ability to do what Invis does best, which is cleave a bunch of friendlies and a bunch of enemies. So when we watched Okami play Invis, he was like always lining everybody up and being able to like do things like that. So here, it's very safe. And this would work great if you're a rocket. You have like stuff to bounce against, but it doesn't work great for Invis. I think it was better when we were being aggressive, but since the Venom jumped in, now it's gonna be a little difficult. Nice. Probably have enough time to build up a pull. Yeah, we're we're losing a lot of that. Venom's pulling a ton of aggro. I think it's the best way to put that. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so you just gotta wait till he's on the way out. Okay, I like that pull. Good. Not a great pull. Whenever you're gonna pull a Doctor Strange, you have to basically read how they use their shield, and look for it to go down. Here, a push would have been great. Good on cooldown. You guys get points anyway? Huh?
Psionic burst. Us against the world. Right leg. Disappear.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's fine. I think if you waited a couple extra seconds, it probably would have been even better, but it's okay. That's their portal. Nice. So far, so good. Doing great.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
We're just too preemptive on our pushes and pulls. I forgot to grab a snack.
That is not
My
that
stomach
people.
is growling.
Anyone willing to help? That's much better.
All right, just kill him. That works.
Psionic burst.
Again, like just too preemptive with the push and pull. Probably gonna be a ult from Venom. So I'd save my shield. This is a great position for you. Look how much cleave you're getting. So good. Like the attempt. So with these pushes and with this type of pull, right? With this type of pull here, I understand the logic. I see what you're trying to get at. The reason it doesn't work though is a couple things, right? We have, first of all, the map is not very conducive to it at this point. Like we pull, but because they're on an incline, they don't get pulled very far. Even if it did hit, which I'm not quite certain that it did. Versus like if you did that pull here, now they get pulled all the way down because the map is very conducive to it, right? The slope is better to pull people from top to bottom versus from bottom to top. And then the second thing is this Venom has been diving us the whole game, right? They also have a Strange who has ult. Granted, he's dead, so I think that's fine. But there are other things that we can be saving our push and our pull for, right? So immediately after we use this pull, Venom comes in, and now you don't have the pull, right?
Clearly you needed some help.
Barely get back to the front line. Okay. Nice.
Still a chance to stop them.
Doing well.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Unfortunate.
To the tower that my brothers out.
Okay, be ready to push here. I need you to stand right near those doors. Be ready to push. Okay. No, all right, good.
Checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Just won a game with Jake? Nice. Good stuff. Have you been in one game this whole time? Or was that like were you guys like quick playing and then finally, comp? World's greatest Thing player. You're playing Thing? Let's go. Oh, this is panic. Panic. Yeah, you're looking for those aggressive pulls, but the scenario just isn't ready for it. I like that we're trying, but we have to recognize like when is it a good time? Those aggressive pulls in the enemy tank, it has to be when you pull them out of position and they can die for it, right? So if you pulled this Moon Knight 15 feet and dropped him right here, he still probably wouldn't die because your team is not ready to do it. So that wouldn't go for it. And then we put ourselves in a bad position to do it, and we don't have our cooldown for the Venom. I'm actually amazed that you get out of it. Classic Jake. I think an ult here, well, your Emma was already dead, so probably better not. And you guys already got the point, so I think it's fine.
I was getting worried. We are undefeatable.
Okay. I don't like that. That's even worse. You ulted one person and they have a support ult going anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, not a good ult. Not a good ult. I feel like if I had to guess that you were getting really antsy because you haven't ulted in a really long time, and so you were like, well, I mean, now I'll ult, and it kind of gets rushed. It's tough to not let those feelings get to you and like still evaluate things correctly. Don't let like a mistake earlier of not using your ult force out an even worse ult, because that just turns one bad ult into two bad ults. Okay. It also enables your team to make great pull. Great pull. Nice. Oh, B-hop. Push. Nice. Save Emma. Excellent stuff. This is the angle you want to be at. You're getting so much extra damage in cleave. Look how fast you're building ult. Good. You definitely saved the point there. Wait, we use our push again? Cool.
Feeling fantastic. It's now or never. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Cowards are coming from behind.
Oh. I mean, if you had the read that he was going for ult and you pushed him because of that, nice job.
Feeling fantastic.
If not, then yeah, too early.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh.
Anyone willing to help?
Okay, what's with the jump here? Because we got pulled?
By the
Fair
eye
enough.
of Agamotto.
We are undefeatable.
This is a reaction thing. So a high ranked player would still be able to react to this. Where we had to use our jump, you react incredibly fast, but now something else happens, right? We have Strange, and you either have to bring up your shield, which technically is there, or you have to push, or both, right? The easy option would be to just bring up your shield. Then you can help your team by being alive, right? So how do we speed up our reactions? Let's make sure our sound is on to like a good enough setting. You know, check your sounds, make sure the music isn't too loud, make sure the sound effects are good, right? Where basically if you have two different methods at least of like identifying, then it's faster to react. So you see it and you hear it is going to be faster than you just hear it or faster than you just see it. So make sure we have both of those on and we're paying attention to that. Get res? Maybe? Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, so now we have an ult. We get 2 kills. Great. Server admin Sue strikes again.
Don't give them another inch, or else.
I have a feeling that green team's going to adjust in a big way, and then red team's not going to be able to. Whoa, was that a pull? Yeah, that was a pull. So this is another scenario, one of the rare scenarios where you actually want to be looking to push, right? You don't want them near the cart. So right here and push. Get them off the cart. And that ult. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see the adjustments. So try not to, whenever you're being dove by Venom, Captain America, Hulk, anything like that, try not to use all of your cooldowns at the same time. So right here, we start taking damage. We realize the Venom's behind us, right? And then we immediately use our jump, turn, and push, and bring up a shield. We try to do it all. Try to do one at a time if you can. Spread it out a little bit. It makes it you a lot harder to actually dive. Good push. Time to get out. Why are we walking forward? What happened? Angela's dead. Why are we walking forward? We still have a huge disadvantage here. Oh, bro, you're so lucky this Venom's bad. Why are we walking forward? Yeah, so not recognizing that we're still at a disadvantage. This is part of this map. So this map just has a huge attacker's advantage once they get past like the choke points, because their spawn is like way closer. This spawn is so far. It takes so long for people to come back from. And then we have a cloak doing this. Like, your Angela died. Your Emma is just barely getting back from the very beginning. And like by that time your Rocket's dead. You're still half dead. Like it takes a long time on this point for you to actually regain advantage. This is get bent.
Psionic surge. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Bad pull. Bad pull. Again, like for the pull, I like that you try it, but the opportunity has to be there. There's no chance that you can get a kill by yourself here. We're like way too aggressive. I know you're trying to probably get that cloak, but you're putting yourself in such bad danger to do it. Oh! No way you live. No way you live, right? You do live, but your Emma dies. Yeah. There's a very aggressive positioning that our team is still like not recovered yet. Yay, Rocket! OP Res Beacon.
Clear the way. Force burst. Clearly you needed some help.
Ready to pull? Not yet. Patient, patient, patient. Get out, get out. Yeah, you're dead. Whole team's dead. They're not going to portal. They all got good spawn though.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep
That's nice.
Psionic
Oh, okay. That sucks.
clear. I've always been a heavy hitter.
Okay, we evened the score. Go help your Emma, help your Emma, help your Emma. Nice. Good.
Psionic surge. Feel the pull.
Nice stuff. That was great. Fair enough. Maybe a little preemptive. We do have.
I see that.
Yeah. I'm not sure what we were doing here. What was the goal?
Invisible? That's much better.
This is Emma positioning. Like usually a Venom has to work to be able to get to an invis. But you're just like right there. And then you jump the wrong way. I'm assuming you jumped the wrong way, like this wasn't on purpose? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this was just bad. It feels like we panic and then we jump the wrong way and then we have to ult to get out, but then they support ult, and so now like our whole team is just kind of screwed.
It's clear I'm still needed here.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Anyone willing to help?
Here they come.
Also, if we're talking about support ults, like look at the enemy team and see which ult would your support ult actually prevent from being a full team wipe, right? It's strange. That's the person you want to save your ult for. Here comes Strange. Venom. Nice.
You needed some help.
I actually don't even mind this. Now I don't like it. You would have had to go the other way, yeah.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
If you're gonna take aggressive angles like this, I don't mind it. But at the same time, you have to like recognize that when it's time to move, if you go the long way, that's a lot of time for your team to not have healing. So sometimes you have to go the short way and just start healing from back here. And then if this Emma is good and she sees like invis over here, I'm going to walk forward, right? Because I know I can take some space because I have support here. It's kind of a gamble, but that's the downside of taking this aggressive positioning. It's fine to do it, just recognize like what you're giving up. Recognize the trade-offs.
You needed some help.
A little help, please. Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Die or get out. Yeah, just die. Just die. Quicker, the better.
A little help, please.
Your god is suffering.
Wait. Now. And now. There you go. Yes. Got it. You adjusted. Good. Oh, hello. Self-shield. So your first cooldown when something like this happens, since we're now in 1v1 territory, just self-shield. Self-shield first, just to start with. Then you get your healing up, you get that out. Then your jump is your bailout move.
Invisible?
Oh, this is so unfortunate.
Vortex field.
Nice. Okay. Pull. Nice. You make the best of it. I can't believe that worked out.
Look who's here.
Bro, what?
I'll get you next time.
I suppose
That's a good ult. I like it. Don't mind it at all. If we're a little faster, we probably save him. The cloak shouldn't have been there at that point. Nice. Okay. I mean, I think you gave your team a great chance there. I think you did fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
The current score is 3-2-3.
Sometimes that happens, you know? Again, though, we're kind of losing those good piercing positionings. We're favoring more like off angles, instead of these like long, narrow, getting a ton of damage and a ton of healing. There you go. See, like this is a little bit better because we're lining everybody up. This is even better. Now look at how much healing and look at your percent charge. Okay, watch this. Here, see how it's going up? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Now check this out. Ready? Look at it. You see? You got like 20% there or 30% instantly. And you didn't even use like the orb or anything. This was purely just from left click. You went from 33 to 63 by left clicking 8 times, I think. Like it makes a huge difference. The positioning with Invis is like based around that. You want to maximize that effect. You get your ults early, you get a ton of damage, you get a ton of healing. Yeah. Why is your Emma dying here? Is there anything we could have done to save her? Feels like you're a little bit kill hungry. So the way you go about swapping, right? So we're healing. Now there's a strange here. We're doing some damage. Now the health bars go back. Now you go back to healing, right? It feels like we're kind of stuck on. It's like you see that opportunity. You're like, I'm gonna get the kill, and then it holds on to you for a couple seconds too long. I guess the way that you should think about it is it's like your aim should be magnetized to like healing and like that cleave like we talked about. And then an opportunity shows up and it's still magnetized. You have to like pull away from it. Now that opportunity is gone. Now it snaps right back. Yeah. Good ult. You have to ult there. No, you're losing that. You're losing the cleave. Here we go. There we go. Nice.
Or a dagger.
Good.
Unk over here. Unk's
They
taking
made it halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Some uninvited guests.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Holy. Why? What? You just saw 2 people die here. Why do you jump right where they die? What? Maybe let me try to get into your head here. Maybe your thought is like, you know, we're on attack, right? This is attacker space. This is defender space. I must get back here, right? but that's just never how it really works out, right? Like this is not safe.
The current score is 3-2-1.
You guys lose this?
Feeling better.
Happens here. Okay, we're getting good cleave. Preemptive on the shield. I don't like the shield. See, that would have been a better shield. That was good. Throw it back. Good. Okay, we have Venom attacking. This is great cleave for us. Nice. Well, get that maximum cleave. Make sure you line up everybody in front of you as best as you possibly can. There's so much frontline pressure. I mean, this is kind of the downfall of sport, right? They just have so much pressure up front, and you guys can't deal with it. Okay, now everybody's dead, and your Strange is dead. So your goal here is to jump and stay invisible and touch at the last possible second to give your Strange time to portal. You have to. Is there a queue? Yes. If you join the Discord, ! Discord, there's a section for VOD reviews. Yeah. Unfortunate. So let's watch our positioning. We want to maximize the cleave for Invis to make sure we're getting, you know, we saw the crazy amount of ult charge you can get if you position properly. Aim for that. Try not to do as much off angles as you're used to. And then for your pushes and pulls, just be a little bit more patient. Look for the right opportunity for it. I'm glad that we're using it, but we gotta look for opportunities where it's actually gonna secure a kill or it's gonna keep us safe or things like that. So anyway, your Invis looks great. I think you made a lot of plays this game. But I think if we just clean up that positioning a little bit, try not to off angle as much, I think it'll go a long way. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Take care. God bless. Catch you guys next time. Go. Thank you, Mord. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Good to see you. Don't look at that. Those. I need to grab something real quick. 1 second. Yo, congrats, Libra. Good stuff. No worries, Mort. Good to see you. What's up, Caesar? How's it going? Sorry, guys. I need to my stomach's empty. I need to eat some peanut butter. All right. We got some food. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, who's ready for Guess the Rank? It's time for Guess the Rank, I believe. What's up, Chaotism? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh. That you did. Hello. What is this? Solo queue. Starting on defense. Emma. Add the other music. Whoa. I think I'm ready. Are you ready? Well, I have a guess. I do as well. I think it's fairly likely that we know who this is. Well, I don't know what. Well, yep, we're about to start the first Guess the Rank of the day. Libra, in case you're still here, I was on the BRB screen, but but good stuff. Way to break the curse. We're back to winning. Let's go. Lesson from my most recent comp game with Jake. People have no idea what Angela does. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the same thing happens with Spidey. So, a lot of people flame Spideys for having a bad stat line. Nice. Good stuff. Nobody was looking at you the entire game? Yeah. That's how it goes. Nobody understands, man. Hate eating. Oh, that is a lot of deaths. Jeez. Also, absolutely chaotism. And knowing, like, who has animated icons, it helps a lot. All right, here we go. Who's ready? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Guess the Rank, the series where we take a look at your full-length Marvel Rivals VODs. We watch them all the way through. We try to be educational where we can, and at the end, we guess the rank of the average player in the lobby. Today, this is PC Europe. Our protagonist is playing Emma. They said, I've had this EOMM agent with the same character and the same map. I got him fired. All right. So, let's see what's going on. All right, we have a portal already. Oh. Uh-oh. Time for him insta. Get out. Nice. Good shield. We know what our abilities do as Emma. I'm happy. This is good. Angela trying the exact same kidnap over and over again. It didn't work though, so people kind of adjusted. Strange just walks up and dies. Classic. That's not a good shield. I mean, Emma doesn't, or Angela doesn't have any projectiles besides her ult. I don't know what we were shielding there. That's a much better shield. Bad TP from the White Fox. That's a much better shield. That's what I was expecting to happen. Good. Also, geez, the diamond form cooldown is so long. Alright, we're losing our charge. We're not able to keep it up. I feel like we're very concerned with what's going on. Okay. There we go. Much better. Now we can be aggressive. Now we probably have enough to start shooting squishies. Get the kill. Nice. Good. You have a shield here, but you don't have diamond form. Careful. Yeah. 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 So when you're on your way out as Emma, you have to position your shield properly to where it covers you where you're going. Oh, living. Ah. Portal? No. Oh, what is this? Controller. A controller cloak. Nice. Okay. Into the wall. Oh my. Oh my Lanta, what is this bubble? Dude, what is this? What is that? Bro just like stood up and fell over. What? Yo, there's a blade in the game. Why is there 2 people on controller on PC in Europe? What's happening over there? 3! There's 3! Half of your team is on controller. What?
Stop them in their tracks.
Back in the game.
Okay.
Only 60 seconds left.
Bro is playing Widow. What is that ult? This is a long mod. This is a long mod. Bro, what? What?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to
How are you supposed to? I don't. What is this game? I mean, yeah, but if you're gonna break Angela ult, you line everything up still. Like, he just ulted into the wall, like, sideways. This White Fox seems at least somewhat competent compared to the gameplay of the Cloak. See? Yeah, that's a good TP. Nice. That's hilarious, true. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Bro, I want to watch the Wolverine. Oh, they went on Storm. Oh, even worse. Yeah, Strange, you got a portal here. Right. Let's see what this Storm can do. Oh! Oh, dead. Yeah, 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 dead. All right, Strange, get out there. You have. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you're gonna ult, huh? Here it comes. Ah, yeah, there's a White Fox ult. Yep, yep, yep. I'm actually shocked the Starlord or the Strange hasn't ulted yet. Bro, what is this? Guys, they got the point. Why are we fighting over here? You're fighting past their spawn. Look, you get... Why is Cloak over here? Did she get pulled? I don't... Okay, they figured it out. They figured it out. We lost the point. All right, back up. No, no. Nope, shield doesn't help that. I'm pretty sure he didn't know that there was a wall there that had a health pack behind it. And he just accidentally found his way there. Much better aim than everybody else we've seen. Oh, dead. Yeah, there you go. That's when you want to ult. Wow, Storm knows enough to go down into a cloak ult?
I am ready to put on a
Maybe?
show.
Cannot hit a shot. Cannot hit a shot. Come on. Come on, Storm.
Don't give them another inch.
And she's out. Nice. One above all. 800 points into it. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Alright, let's watch Red Team. We haven't watched much Red Team. See what this Luna's up to. Nice. Uses a snowflake. Actually hits the shots. Good stuff. Is switching the snowflake? Is using clap to cleave? Kind of? For mine?
Down to 30 seconds.
Ooh, wee.
I like the cold. I appreciate you. The final 10
Nice.
seconds.
Ah, this is solid Luna gameplay. What is this? Why? Why? Why do people aim like this? It's like they're not tall enough to like fully get their arm on the table. And so every time they aim, they're like moving around. They're like having to push the mouse forward. So it's just going up and down. Dude, what is that? Okay, big Psylocke ult coming. Oh, you gotta ult now. There you go. Huge. Then white work. Oh, nice. Good target priority. Bro, get the health pack. Oh, you're dead. Run forward. Okay. Played great until that part. Default Angela skin. Jeez, that Gambit ult. Like the last possible second to save her. Wow. Oh. That, yeah, doesn't matter. They got the point.
The current score is
Oh my.
2, 3.
Jeff gameplay.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Bro, Psylocke? Hello? Psylocke is just terrible. Like, she was playing well, and then she randomly just loses positioning and walks towards the enemy team. Why? Why with the cursor? Why with the cursor? Also just standing right down main. Blade running it down at too far. And it's still gets a kill though. Alright, get a mag. Yeah, make your death last as long as possible. Damn. Green team crushing now. What happened to red team? Oh, Jeff switched. What did I see?
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, I don't know what happens to the Psylocke. They're playing great, and then, like, Ooga Booga Brain takes over for, like, the last half second, and then just gets them killed every single time. Playing fine, playing fine. I don't know what this aim is. Everybody in this lobby is just, like, their cursors are going wild. Okay, here it comes. Ready? They're playing great. They're playing great. They actually get out. Where's the Ooga Booga Brain? It's going to show up again. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Normal. Yeah, this is EU. Yeah, that makes sense. There it was. Just Ooga Booga Brain. Just like forgot that they have 2 dashes and invisibility and just stood out in the open trying to find a storm. Missed all their shots and died. Alright, Squirrel. Show us some good Squirrel Girl. Blade walks into Squirrel Girl backwards. Oh, get her. Nice. Good job, protagonist. I haven't watched Thor yet. Or Gambit. We can watch some Gambit. Both teams sweeping on attack. Yeah.
Keep up the momentum.
I don't think Green Team made any adjustments either. Is that animated squirrel? Was it really? Dude, this Gambit's aim. Why is the red team's aim like all insane? It is animated squirrel. That's impressive. Dude, the aiming on red team is just so jittery. Doesn't Chicago have animated squirrel? Nice attempt by the Thor. Was this the player who's playing Strange and Magneto? Oh, wow. That's terrifying then. That would not change my answer. Even more impressive, though. Your man gameplay. Get him, Storm. Amazing. Dead? Yeah. I don't think we've watched this Jeff. This is a default Jeff. Default skin, default, like, non-lord, no customization. You're right. Oh no! Don't go in the one room! The one room! Oh, we're back on Wolverine. Oh my. We didn't get to watch the Wolverine. I want to see it. Yeah. Just, can't kidnap that. Okay. Nice. Thor just goes super deep and lives, even though they have a Wolverine. Oh, good Emma. Oh, here we go. Tries to kidnap in and is slashing nothing. This Wolverine hasn't hit anybody. It gets stuck in a rock. Come on, Wolf. Nope. No idea how this character works, dude. No idea how this character works. Stop chasing a Jeff. You're Wolverine. Oh my Lanta, there's 3 people. Oh my gosh. Nice old Iron Man stuff. Stop doing that. Oh, so you need to get close to people and then you initiate the jump. You get close and then you pick them up. You don't just like dive at them like this. Oh my gosh. They actually got one with it. Ay, ay, ay. Blade, you have an ult. What are you slashing? What are you hitting? Thank you, actually. Oh my Lanta!
3, 2, 3.
This is so terrible. Why are we holding point? Hello?
You need to stop
Blade?
the vehicle in its tracks.
We're holding point. We're holding so far up as a storm. You're so slow. You have no escape options. Okay. Nice. Actually makes it out. Good lord. No way this Punisher can hit anything, right? Okay.
Down to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Battlefield ready again. Double quick, people.
Oh, hang on. Nope. Nope. Kind of. Yeah, this is PC Europe.
Final 10 seconds.
Good lord. Hit a shot! Hit a shot! How did our protagonist survive there? I know this is a long episode, but like, holy. What did the health get to? 48? For one! Literal one! Literal one! He missed so many shots. They all did. Literal 1 health. Oh my Lanta! It's called plot armor. No kidding. Oh no, they're dead. No, stay in cover. Both you have 2 dead supports. Why are you so brave? Oh, we're being aggressive! Bro, what? No, you can't be aggressive there. No, oh my Lanta. Wait a second. Storm coming alive. Terrible positioning, but was hitting shots. Terrible positioning always catches up. Jeff, living? The Psylocke is terrible. I haven't watched Deadpool yet. Jeff ult. Too much. Of course, it's our protagonist that went strange. Why not use the pick? You have invincibility. I cannot believe Green Team held this. This is... what a game. And then Iron Man's just not on the point. Classic. Bro, I don't... What? How is this gonna end?
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Run Strange Squirrel. What is this team comp? Same. Same. Right. We're pushing them back. Good shield. A little bit farther would have been nice. Oh, almost. But you way to respect it. Oh, what happened? You have triple support. Nobody can hit you. Lanta, there's no reason you should have died. Okay, well that explains it. Nice window, nice bubble on nothing. People were full health, and you don't use it when your Emma is low. Oh, it's okay. The Psylocke's giving gifts again. Windowing up in the sky. Oh, my Lanta! Stop windowing people who are full health! Please! And then bubbling people who are full health. You're gonna need those. Use them when somebody's like now. Now would have been a great window, but you didn't have it. Yeah. Big enough brain to like get to high ground though during a squirrel ult. Jeez. Here goes Storm. Yeah. Oh my. No way you guys win this. Oh, hang on. Hang on. They have no support ults. Their Gambit ult to nothing. You guys are gonna have 3 support ults. No way that's what wins the game, right? A terrible Gambit ult? Now you guys just clean up. Like, they have nothing. As long as you do it quick. Okay, get your charge. You're at 99. Good. Nice. Good. Oh, kill her. Or she died. Okay. Alright. Replay viewer bug still.
Down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, they have nothing. And you guys still have a support ult.
There's no time left. Attack.
Yeah, they're just gonna portal. So
Some uninvited guests.
you're gonna portal Psylocke ult.
Turn back now.
It might not be enough. It might not be enough.
The final 10 seconds.
Wait, who's touching? Who's touching? Psylocke. Oh, good grab!
By the
Ah, shield! Okay, you were diving form still. Good stuff. Throw the shield up. Throw the shield up. If you throw it up in front of the portal, the healing doesn't get out. And then they have to go through the portal. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. Kill her.
maximum pulse.
Oh, we're so lost. Oh, you got her. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, Twitch chat. Get your predictions in. That was terrible gameplay for the most part. Our protagonist was so much higher ranked. What was that? Oh my gosh. Like watching a cloak throw 3 windows and 2 bubbles at full health teammates and then have nothing left when your team is actually endangered. It's like so frustrating. Oh. Watching a blade like ult into the wall over and over. Watching a Wolverine like just like jump at people. You get close to them and then you pick them up and you take them away. You don't like jump on top of them like a bear. Oh, it's so bad. Okay. My guess, I mean, this is this is PC Europe. I'm gonna say this is plat. I'm gonna say this is plat. I hope I'm wrong. They do not deserve plat. But my Lanta. You're saying silver? I hope you're right. Alright, survey says it's plat. It's plat with 1 gold player. I hate being right. You're a protagonist. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. You're so much better. Oh gosh. Alright, that's the end of the YouTube video. This has to be Get Bend, right? Has to be. Yeah. I knew right away. Yeah. Oh. This is plat and PC. Apparently, this is also Europe. Your child of diamond once again. Let's go. Good stuff, Churro. So do you want to do a different VOD when it's time? Oh my Lanta. Alright guys. I would love to do more guess the rank, but my stomach is hurting and I'm kind of like out of it. Dude, that game was disgusting. There are so many cretins out there. No worries, no worries. Oh, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Yeah, I'm out of brain juice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I can chill and play some fun PvE tomorrow. Does it come out tomorrow? Based. Good stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Same thing tomorrow. We're gonna do more VOD reviews, more guest the rank, and all that good stuff. So take care. God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.